Going through TSA airport security in 2026 is a completely different experience than it was just a few months ago. Some of these updates will make your life easier, while others will leave you frustrated if you aren't prepared. Subscribe to my channel Travion IQ for more essential travel intelligence that keeps you ahead of these shifting regulations. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know to breeze through security with no additional screening, no wasted time, and zero confiscated items. The theme for airport security in 2026 is high-tech inconsistency. Not every lane or officer is operating the same way yet, meaning you might glide through one airport and get pulled aside at the next for the exact same packing routine. The first major shift is that the TSA has hired thousands of new officers to handle the record-breaking travel volumes of 2026. While this is great for opening more lanes, it means you are much more likely to encounter agents who are still strictly following their training manuals. New officers often follow the rules very literally, leading to intense scrutiny of your 3-1-1 liquids bag or the density of your electronics. I recently saw an agent spend 10 minutes verifying every single bottle in a passenger's bag to ensure they were all exactly 3.4 ounces or less. This leads us to the biggest technological change, the widespread installation of new CT scanners and automated screening lanes, ASLS. These scanners are designed to let you keep your liquids and large electronics inside your bag. However, because the rollout is staggered, you cannot assume you'll hit a high-tech lane every time. Even if you do, these scanners are finicky. If the machine has a bad day, you're the one stuck in a secondary search. The Travion IQ strategy is simple. Pack as if you'll need to remove your electronics and liquids. Keep them near the top of your bag, so you are ready for any checkpoint, old or new. Density is the primary reason bags get flagged in 2026. When you stack laptops, tablets, and massive power banks together, they create a black hole on the X-ray that agents cannot see through. Spread your gadgets throughout your bag and keep your cables organized in a single pouch. A cluster of loose cords is a fast track to a manual bag search. And never forget the forgotten water bottle rule. One missed bottle will trigger a search of your entire suitcase, potentially causing you to miss your flight. Liquids remain the most confusing part of the process. While some airports now allow them to stay in your bag, the 3-1-1 rule itself has not changed. 3.4 ounces per container, one quart-size clear bag, and one bag per traveler. This includes anything that spreads, sprays, or gels, including creamy foods like mashed potatoes or soups. Subscribe to my channel Travion IQ to stay updated on these specific liquid food crackdowns. However, there are critical exceptions you must know. The TSA is very accommodating to medical needs. Medical liquids, including insulin, Ozempic pens, and saline solutions, are exempt from the 3.4-ounce limit. These do not need to fit in your quart-sized bag, but you should declare them to the officer before your bag enters the scanner. There is also the frozen liquid rule. You can bring a full bottle of water or juice if it is frozen solid at the time of screening. If it has started to melt, it will be confiscated. A major update for 2026 is that the TSA has officially normalized shoes on screening in many lanes, even for those without TSA pre-check. With the expansion of touchless ID and biometric facial scanning at over 65 major airports, your face is becoming your boarding pass. If you are a pre-check member, you can now opt into facial recognition lanes that allow you to skip the physical ID check entirely. But be warned, pre-check lines are getting longer. The average wait time has officially moved from 5 minutes to 10 as more travelers than ever join the program. Lithium battery enforcement has also reached a peak in 2026. All spare batteries and power banks must be in your carry-on. If you gate check your bag, you must remove them. New rules also ban cordless hair tools with butane cartridges or lithium batteries from checked luggage entirely. If you're unsure about an item, use the Ask TSA service on Instagram or X. They now respond in real time to photos and Amazon links. For those who need extra help, TSA Cares is a free service that provides a passenger support specialist to guide you through the terminal. You must request this 72 hours in advance. Whether you have a disability or are just nervous about the 2026 tech, this service is a lifesaver. Finally, the most expensive change of the year is the TSA Confirm.ID fee. Starting February 1st, 2026, if you arrive at a domestic checkpoint without an acceptable real ID or passport, the TSA will charge you a $45 fee to verify your identity. This process takes 30 minutes and only covers you for a 10-day travel window. It is a last resort option that won't work for international flights. Subscribe to my channel Travion IQ so you never have to pay a forgotten ID tax. Getting through the TSA in 2026 is about understanding the transition from human judgment to AI-driven machines. If you use the automated screening lanes correctly, stepping into the first open loading station rather than waiting in line, you can cut your time in half. Travel is evolving, and while it's more complex, it's also faster for those who know the code. I've broken down the most secret travel hacks from my last 300 flights in the video linked on your screen now. I'll see you there.